What's up, everyone? I'm Justin with Is It Scary? And of course, I am joined here by my review partner, Gage, and our special guest tonight,
Brianna.
And tonight, we are here to talk about Revenge Haunt in 2020. Now, this is our 4th season, right, Gage?
Yep, I would believe that would be true. Yep, and I want to make note that we are not bought by any way with how much merch we're wearing right now.
We're not bought in any
we
way.
Really
we're all wearing merch. So let's talk about it. In the past, I do want to talk about the line. I actually want to talk about that because what they do at Revenge Haunt that I really like is they give each group time to experience the attraction before sending the next group through. And that does lead to a little bit longer wait sometimes, but I think it's a double-edged sword, right? You wait a little bit longer, but you get the kind of experience that it's just like, there's nobody behind us. It is just us in here. And that, for me, is huge with haunted houses. Gauge your thoughts.
I really enjoyed it. One thing I always love, and I've always said it every single year in every single video that I know you guys probably watch, and I'm probably reiterating the same dang thing I said before.
Of course.
But I love just how Revenge always has a new setup every year. It's like you go to a different haunted house, you always know what to expect. They would change like a room or 2 rooms, 3 if you're lucky. Revenge, always new. And I always love that.
Cool. Now, Bree, this is your first time ever going through Revenge, right?
Yep.
So, well, since you're kind of like a first timer here at the Revenge Hunt, I want to get your overall thoughts on the attraction before we go into the video and break things down.
I think my overall thoughts are that it was a very good experience for me, considering I don't really go to haunted houses that much. It's pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie.
But I will say, you handled it like a pro. You did really well.
Did. She was shaking beforehand even.
Yeah, shaking in my boots. But yeah, it was overall, it was a really good experience for me. I liked it. Definitely worth my money. So.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool. So we walked the house with 3 people. And the timer, when I shut the timer off, it was around that 14.5 to 15-minute mark, which I think for the $15 ticket price this year in 2020, I think that's fair.
I almost think it's almost worth $20 to be honest.
Yeah, so, you look at the $15 ticket price, you can go out there, it's a cheap evening of fun, you can bring some friends through, and it's a great time. So let's talk about the house, guys. First of all, Gage, I want to get your thoughts on the actors in general.
Actors in general did definitely a great job. Even when we were outside the house, they still played their part. I've had times where, like, 2 little girls, I just said, hey, and they just walked by, and I'm like,
Just kind of glare. They're trying to glare at you like,
glare at you. Yeah.
Creepy old man.
I love how they did stay and play, and no matter what, they're always great. And you can always tell that they put a lot of hard work and effort into their characters, and they want to make them come to life.
Absolutely, and it was really cool that some of the actors came out and even interacted with you too, Bree, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
What do we have? Michael Myers, and we had the creepy backwards walking.
Oh
lady.
yeah, I won't forget about her.
That was very fantastic. Bree, your thoughts on the actors in general at Revenge Haunt?
I think they did a very good job. Some of the actors really did put on quite an act for their...
Yeah.
They really stayed in character, but yeah, that Michael Myers guy, he really stayed in character after the haunted house and gave me a little bit of a creep, so...
Oh, that's their job. Gage, you first. What did you think about the energy level going through Revenge Haunt?
Energy level going through, it always feels like it's a pretty entertaining. You could feel the energy from the actors and how they want to go about the situation, how they're trying to live up and make the room come to life in a sense.
For sure.
Energy wise, it definitely was there. I felt it.
Bree, your thoughts on the energy levels?
The energy was definitely there. For sure. It was very lively in the beginning.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you that.
Yes, the first room is very lively.
Even
I don't have glasses on, but I'll adjust them anyway.
Even in the bathroom, we heard the music and everything, like boom, 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 as you go into the bathroom. Like, oh, okay.
So like the moment you get out of the car, really at Revenge Haunt, like you talk about energy, we talk about atmosphere, you can really feel it, right? And I think that's important that they set the right stage because it's just another haunted house. Whoop de frickin' do. But you walk into the bathrooms that are like 50 yards away from the actual attraction, and they've got music going, they've got noises and stuff going on. So like they keep that atmosphere there, and I really like that. I thought that was really neat. What'd you guys think about set pieces in general? Gauge your thoughts first. The rooms we went through, some of the things, whether maybe it was the flashing rooms, whether it was maybe some of like the creepy demon summoning rooms. Your thoughts on that in general?
Set pieces, I do love at some points where I didn't know if they're real or not.
Yeah.
And we did go through a second time at some point too, because we did have the leisure to doing that. Besides the point, their props were really great.
Yep.
I do love they had at some point where they were shipping tiles and it caught you off guard. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Bree, your thoughts on the set pieces in the rooms? Some of the things we saw.
I really enjoyed some of the set pieces. The props there they looked very realistic, and certain rooms they really did use the props as more of a scaring technique.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that really got
And a
you.
distraction too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
A lot of
absolutely.
distraction.
You know, a lot of people watch these videos and they say, well, you guys just, oh, they're really good props, they're really good this, but it's like, we don't want to really spoil anything, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what, you know, like sometimes you watch haunted house videos on the internet, right? And they have like a full walkthrough of this haunted house. Well, then it's not as scary. You know, so if like we just start breaking rooms and like telling the secrets, it's not as cool. But yeah, I got to reiterate exactly what you guys were saying. These set pieces and Revenge, and for being a haunted house, because it is at a Wisconsin historical site, the Chase Stone Barn in Sobieski, for being where it is, they have to take that stuff out of there every single year.
Making it new every single time.
Yep, they can't leave things set up, so they have to do this all like a month or so ahead of time. So everything, it always feels different, it always feels fresh, and it always feels like a reset from year to year, and I really like that. Did you get scared?
Oh yeah, it's kind of quite a few. I felt like me being in front though. You know, they know not to always scare the front guy, which I understand. My first year, I got really terrified, but I did go alone. Note that, so it's not fair for me to deem that or put as a ding into this review, so I won't. But I did get scared quite a few times. You know, especially the sliding doors, the good old sliding doors. They just slam and go, you know.
And, you know, it's the oldest trick in the book, but damn it, it works every
still
time.
Works every time.
It works
and the
every
silent
time.
guys, you know, they always get up close up to you. You don't even realize it. Has someone creeping up behind me. They know me at this point because I remember reiterating that hey, you get up behind me, really silent, and just get right in my face. Oh my God, you got me. So,
Brianna, your thoughts on what we were just talking about here? What do you think about the scare factor of Revenge?
I'm gonna have to agree with Gage because the silent people really do get you. Even if there isn't really a jump scare in there, they creep up on you a lot. But there's a lot of good jump scares, and of course there's jump scares. It's a haunted house, but yeah, I got scared definitely more than a few times, and I definitely recommend going to there. So
Cool. So, Chase Stone Barn, Sobieski, Revenge Haunt, 4th season, $15 a ticket, 2020. Gage, is it scary?
it's scary.
Brianna, is it scary?
it's scary.
Yeah, I gotta say, I actually really enjoyed it. We got to go through it twice. Okay, side note, we need to rate this haunted house.
What is why we do it? No,
We're just gonna cut this in randomly. Gage, on a scale of 1 to 10, of course, 1 being, you know, like
Yep.
like your grandma hanging up a couple plastic bats in the basement when you were a kid,
Spooky.
and a 10 being like,
Oh my God, they just cut that guy's head.
your thoughts, 1 to 10.
1 to
Revenge
10?
Haunt. Yep.
I would have to give that. I want to go big. I want to go. Dare I say, 9?
Wow, bro,
I want to go big.
that's
'Cause
spicy.
I've seen them put effort in it.
Yeah.
They put a lot of effort.
There's a lot
They
of
got a
heart
lot
in
of
this haunted
scares. Maybe they didn't get me as much, but for the typical person, they would have got him, and I know it.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 9.
There's a lot of heart in this haunted house. Bring your thoughts, 1 to 10.
I think I'm gonna agree with Gage, but maybe a 9.2 since I'm more of the typical.
You're the typical customer.
Yeah, because I don't really go through haunted houses that well, and I really like the way they set that up.
Yep.
So.
Yep. I'm gonna meet Gage on a solid 9. It was a very
Wow.
it was a very good. It was a
9s
very good
across the board
experience. It was
here.
a very good experience.
That was a good experience.
If you guys experienced Revenge this season, we want to know your thoughts in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed a review for you here, and we'll see each and every one of you right here next time.